Oh man, so much to do before I start my next project. The idea for this video just hit me right on the fly. So, but you know, I gotta go ahead and clear the air here. Gotta go ahead and straighten up a few things before I even, get into this video. For those of you who saw the thumbnail and the title of the video and clicked on it hoping to see a video about politics, just go. No, I don't play the political game at all. For those of you who saw the thumbnail, saw the title of the video and clicked on it hoping to see me bash President Trump, bye. Just get out of here. I don't even need you here. I do not join in on that stupid bandwagon, okay? But if I'm gonna hop on this bandwagon about talking about things that relate to politics, especially about Donald Trump, you best bet that I'm going to speak on something that I personally haven't heard anybody discuss or talk about. I'm not saying they're not out there, but this is just an observation that I've been making that I find very, very interesting. And I've yet to personally hear anybody talk about it. But so does Donald Trump not scream Gemini like every time he opens his mouth? Okay, I'm just gonna go straight out and tell you, I like watching him speak. I love it. He cracks me up. I don't go and watch the news and what's hot on Donald Trump and what's the next thing this being said. I don't do all that, but if a speech of his does pop up, like a full, uncut, start to finish speech, I will sit and watch it because he makes me laugh so hard. I can never tell when this dude is being serious. You can never, ever tell because very, very like that Gemini energy. He very well could be addressing a very important point, which he has been shown to back up with action, or he could just be enjoying the sound of his own voice. And it's really, really, really hard for me to distinguish whether or not, okay, is he just listening to himself babble because it sounds really funny and hilarious and he knows it? Or is he actually being serious and addressing a serious point? I can't distinguish the difference. I cannot tell one way or the other. And it seems like he found his Gemini twin, Mr. Kanye West, who seems to be basically the same. You can't tell. As admirable as he is with the things he comes out and says, and as much as I enjoy listening to what he says, does he really mean it, or is he just babbling because he enjoys the back and forth conflict? And that also is another very, very Gemini thing. Starting an argument with no real point behind it, no real purpose, but maybe just has a bit of a time coping with the silence. So just to make sure they can get rid of that eerie silence that feels so uncomfortable. Maybe they just start an argument. Just piss people off on purpose. Just for the back and forth noise coming out of mouths. Just for talking. Just to blob. Blah, 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 blah. Just as long as there's blabbing going on in the air, then they're satisfied, I think is what it is. I mean, if you really, really look, whether you like the man or not, me personally, I don't really have a problem. To be 100% honest with you, I don't care enough because, let me tell you a little secret. The 90% of the effect that politics and the president and all that has on you is the power you give it. Okay, if you are angry at something, it has power over you. That's a whole other story. I'm not going into all that right now, but I'm just going to say whether you like the dude or not, which personally, I enjoy watching him speak. I like his attitude. I think it's hilarious. But you have to admit, it looks like he intentionally makes people mad. He likes it. He enjoys it. He loves the controversy. Kind of like Kanye West, with the things that he was going on about. He knew damn good and well that what he was saying was going to piss some people off, and he did it for that reason. Now, are they being serious, or are they just doing this for the sake of hearing noise? Who knows? Who knows? But to me, I don't think anybody in the astrological community could look at Trump, or Kanye for that matter, and if they don't scream Gemini, you might want to do like a little bit more research and start studying a few things a little bit closer and making a few more observations, because that is like Gemini and like the energy, the force energy traveling to and bouncing off of the earth, you know, that energy manifested in physical form as solid and crystalline as it can possibly be. There in Kanye West and in Donald Trump. Definitely. So I just figured I would point out that funny little observation that I've just been kind of sitting around studying it, watching it, scrolling through YouTube and Facebook, waiting for somebody to speak on this. Like I said, I'm sure people have. I've just never run across anybody make the astrological connection. And Donald Trump, Gemini, and a mug, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, wow, okay. Anybody who doesn't quite understand Gemini, just take a look at Mr. Trump, okay? Not good, not bad, just Gemini. It just depends on whether or not you enjoy that energy, because he is, like I said, the physical manifestation of it. But this is probably going to be the only video that I do until I start my new project next Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Okay, so reading tarot cards and all that good stuff. Anyway, yeah, so that's all I really got for today, guys. I hope you have a good day and have a happy Virgo season, and I will see you next week when the tarot readings start. Have a good one.